Cork Lynch Immerts.
So let's go there live and join Marty Morrissey. Marty, what's happening?
I can reveal exclusively that Clare went to the High Court today seeking a postponement of tonight's meeting so that Colin Lynch, the Clare midfielder, could face his accusers. But that effort failed in the High Court.
We should give a cosca call na moon on Crinu Veco agus an scale a Inuka. Now, that vanadish could be go Raven Crinu Hart, agus an Chindaraidish go di an court at Lord Interlocutory Junction. Ta Gaki and Dalaver and scale go Miokan Book on Chin.
And last Monday, Colin's grandmother, whose pride and joy Colin was, sadly got a stroke. And unfortunately, just a few hours ago, she was taken off a life support machine. So you will understand that Colin cannot be here under those circumstances. So whatever happens to him here tonight, I think, pales into insignificance as to what has happened to him and to all his family over the last 2 weeks.
Talk about preparation for an All-Ireland semi-final, it was crazy stuff, like, you know. And I just remember being up watching the late news and, you know, the pictures came from the Limerick Inn, I think it was on, and I remember seeing some of the supporters, and I knew them, some of them, you know, they were from Clarecastle, and, you know. Then I remember Marty coming out with the thing about Colin's grandmother having passed on. And
the death of Mary Ann Clohessy, Colin Lynch's grandmother, has made this a very sad evening indeed. But whether or not her grandson will play in Croke Park in the All-Ireland semi-final against Offaly is still undecided.
Mara Harlasha, vi Shanwahar Colin Lynch fós bio. Chredslach nan gur a chuligram a gunja an clár, agus an ichi sin cyrw terma fenwiach de 3V Lynch.
Garag terma 3V agus gur sé sin ófás a gar fadar bhaintear an chláir agus bhí ar ransan gur an tír go léir in na naig, gur páirce crócaigh in na naig agus códla na mún agus bhí an saoil achar, bhí an saoil amána achar ag an bhainte sé.
The first comments I made on Clare in that interview was that she was going to get 3 months. What happened tonight? We got 3 months. No representation allowed from Clare. You can draw your own conclusions about that, you know, and people all over the country can just ask themselves one question. The one question I'm asking myself coming out here tonight is, do I want my young fella to be a member of an organisation like this?
Man down look in Eagshin, vis in my likely, agus vi maharik tact, agus fucus suse nor hanik sugar station Houston. Agus ni tuche prin rivrumse, fi ein roder innemor ikumulu klaskair, mother lefionri. Ach dúchalum tashiv tarish blackguarding in of Colin Lynch.
we did feel ourselves, and we did have a bit of maybe of a siege mentality that, you know, everyone liked us coming on the scene in '95, that we were a new team coming to the top table, and then won Munster and won the All-Ireland again in '97, and we did have the feeling ourselves that, you know, a lot of the established counties maybe wanted us to go away again and go back to the old traditional music and stuff, you know. So I remember Mike Mack, you know, saying to us in training, I think maybe the Tuesday or Wednesday night, that look, no matter what anyone else thought of us in the country, that there was a clear flag flying out in nearly every window in the county, and that's what we had to worry about, and that was what our job was, to go on and finish the job.
In anno in the Gunspodzi, vi cliffel in nimmert ag an glár, and I furin a fibre doggets hein acu, I Wiley. Bei Babs Keating banistur nua I Wiley, the needs ag necha hocht. Fer a cherach rivele eiren grúte ag le Tibradaran, mar imroor agus mar wanistur.
Vi mis an gwiste aronig Babs mar vanistur ar I Wiley ag der in a blian a rivisin. Vi mar a kappa gur raibh gá le duine ag an cosú leis. Duine láidir. Duine bheith abal te dulles teach sa seomra festus agus go mbeadh meas ag na himráí air.
The only thing about a county like Offaly and a county like Laois that I was with, these things won't happen in Tipperary or Kilkenny or Kerry or Cork. And that's the kind of tradition that I was brought up in Tipperary, and it is the kind of tradition that fails a county like Offaly sometimes. And you know, if I have anything to add, like, just that area of discipline, and that is discipline that I'm talking about, goes a long, long way.
Níor aire goróháile hí Wiley ag glyfi canis lein needs ag necha hocht ag gonne Kilchonne. Bhí na cuit I wadro láidir dob dá wéchas couple cool ó DJ Carey.
And again he goes for the goal. And again, is it in? The umpire signals. But DJ Carey can only be described as a genius.
Bí it Kilchonne Curríthe Line agus ní ró hásta a bhí Babs Keating leis a méid a bhí feici aige forc an ád. Tar éis an cluife agus é caint leis na meán, dúirt Babs gur a imróí í bhailí nós sheep running around in a heap. Thocra duine in na himróí is mór a meas sa chundé Johnny Pilkington labhairt amach.
The interview at that time, it disappointed me, you know, in that he seemed to just be, you know, obviously the players had to take some blame, you know, and total, but he seemed to be pushing it onto us. It was all about they missed wides and they done this, and you know, and there was no such thing as we.
Níor raibh mór an mí cheart leis an rud a dúirt sé ag an am a dúirt sé, mar níor raibh an cuma na himráirí an lá chéanna go raibh siad anna agrathe mar irin. Bhí frustrachas a lán daoine, agus nuair a bhíon frustrachas agus ferragar gaoine, labhraíonn siad rudaí beidir nach bhfuil siad daríar a fóth ag an am.
Liam Horn rang me on the Independent the next day, and like any good journalist, it digs a bit deeper, and you'll find out more about what went on in training and this, that, and the other. And I met a few of the lads later on that evening. There was a bit of worry and a bit of, you know, there is something seriously wrong now, you know. And then I kind of had to break the news, and Jesus, Liam Horn rang me, and you're not going to like the next day's paper, you know.
Bhí Johnny Pilkington ag labhairt son na himráirí, agus Babs an taobh agus taobhistigh de cúpla lá bhí Babs imethe. Tháinig an Christa Chundasteach thaobh na nimráirí, agus nuair a rinne siad sin, ní raibh an dara roa ag Babs ach imach leis.
Babs may have did it for the right intentions. He may not have meant to injure anybody or hurt anybody, but certainly as an Offaly man, I don't like anybody giving out about our players. I have to say that the marriage was over, that I could not be saved.
While that report was on air, we've got news exclusively to Sideline View of who's taking over as Offaly senior manager. Michael Bond, who played minor, under-21 and senior hurling with Galway in the late 60s and early 70s, will take over. He trained at underage level.
Ní ra aine ag imróí í bhailí Michael Bond, ordwáistir ó chun den na Gaillimhe.
He could have been there with the physio for all we knew. You know, there was a man just tugged out in the corner. He was tugging out and whispering, "Who's this lad? Who's that lad?" It was really unusual. You know, I suppose most new managers who were coming in would like to have a formal present there meeting and talk about what way we're going. He just came. Listen, I'm Michael Bond, and I like Offaly hurling. I love the way you hurl, and let's go and do some of it.
Bhí Dearlach Nan féchant an gluife le cheannis ón seachtán I dteannta Colin Lynch agus Brian Lohan. Ní rá an clár Olive, ach bhí í bhailí fásaithe agus contúirteach.
The Offaly lads, of course, had all the fallout with Babs, and they came, and I knew after 10 minutes we were in trouble. I said, these boys here are wired, and you could sense the likes of Whelan and the Pilkingtons and the Dooleys were really up for this one. And
Johnny Dooley free produced something special.
That's gone in. Where will it end up? It's a goal! Once again, Johnny Pilkington has scored against Clare in a major match.
Pilkington was on hand again minutes later. This time he meandered his way through the defence to give the Midlanders a 1-point lead. Then the pressure fell to Jamesy O'Connor to keep Clare's All-Ireland dream alive. He did. The replay is fixed for Saturday, August 22nd.
Sa nathimirt bíad an clár bhí go mór an uachtar, iad debuintach an cín ag stáitiúán sa dar le. Ach an sin, thosa tíochta níor cháúil í bhailí.
If Offaly can apply good pressure, Whelan again up there in the forward. Here's a goal chance, John Troy. Out they come. And the shot has gone in. It's buried, and Billy Dooley has got it.
Bhí an clár trí faointach an cín agus bhí an támas leanú. Ach an sin, le túramas cháú med imirthe agus tríú med de ghortaithe fácaí, héad an réitor Jimmy Cooney an Edo Giere.
And the referee has blown up.
Well done, Dale Owen. Best of luck in the final, and swap jerseys. And then I noticed there was a bit of schmozzle. I never thought there was anything to do with the time. Like, that had never happened in a game I was involved in before. So
Clare have won it by 3 points. But on my watch here, there are another 2 minutes to go.
I just remember Brian Whelan running up to me and he said, no, the time isn't up, Dale. There's 2 minutes left. He's playing on. And I said, Brian, I have an Offaly jersey on me now, you know.
Michael Bond's coming across as well to speak with the referee.
That if the referee was after making a mistake, there's enough wrong being done to us this year that we were now in the All-Ireland anyway, and the ref's decision